What if the notebook sitting on your desk right now, or even just a single blank page, could become your personal wealth magnet? Not someday, not years from now, but within the next 24 hours. Think about it. Most of us use notebooks for ordinary things: grocery lists, reminders, meeting notes, or schoolwork. But what if you've been holding in your hands the most overlooked financial tool of your entire life? The truth is, writing is not just about organizing your thoughts. Writing is creation. When your pen touches paper, something happens. Your mind focuses, your energy sharpens, and your subconscious receives direct instructions. And your subconscious is the invisible engine that creates 95% of your reality, including how much money flows to you. Here's the shocking part. Most people have no idea that every sentence they write is like planting a seed. Some people plant seeds of worry, jotting down bills, debts, or problems. And what happens? More problems grow. But what if, starting tonight, you planted seeds of abundance instead? What if you could write your way into unexpected money arriving tomorrow? That's exactly what the 24H Money Notebook is about. It's a ritual so simple you could start right now with nothing more than a pen and paper. And yet, it's so powerful that it has already helped thousands of people unlock unexpected flow refunds, payments, gifts, opportunities, all within a single day. Imagine this. You write one powerful sentence before bed tonight. You place the paper under your pillow. And while you sleep, your subconscious works like a magnet, drawing money toward you. You wake up tomorrow not just lighter in spirit, but wealthier in reality. This isn't wishful thinking, it's alignment. It's about using the ancient power of words combined with the science of the mind to direct your energy toward prosperity instead of struggle. So let me ask you again, what if your notebook wasn't just a notebook? What if it was your secret bank account, your money magnet, your bridge between thought and manifestation? Today, I'm going to reveal the 24H Money Notebook, a practice so clear, so practical, and so easy that anyone can do it. No experience needed, no tools beyond what you already have. Just words, just intention, just 24 hours. And once you learn it, you'll never look at a blank page the same way again. The 24H Money Notebook. Here's my promise. Writing is not just ink on paper, it's a command to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious is the hidden force that creates 95% of your daily reality. It decides what you notice, how you act, and even what opportunities you allow into your life. That means the words you choose to write down become the blueprint your subconscious follows. Think about this. Have you ever written down a simple reminder, like buy milk, and somehow your brain made sure you didn't forget? Now imagine writing a reminder for your subconscious that says, I receive unexpected money in 24 hours. What do you think your mind will focus on? Exactly the opportunities, the refunds, the payments, the hidden doors that lead money straight to you. Most people let their subconscious run on autopilot, filled with scripts of stress, debt, and scarcity. They write bills, overdue notices, and to-do lists that only reinforce lack. But the moment you flip the script, literally everything changes. That's why the 24H Money Notebook works so fast. Because when you write with intention, you bypass doubt, fear, and resistance. You send a direct message to the most powerful creator you already have, your subconscious. And it listens. Here's the promise. What you write manifests faster. Not because the ink itself is magic, but because writing encodes the message deeply in your brain. Neuroscientists call this encoding. Mystics call it scripting. Either way, the result is the same. Your inner world takes the command, and your outer world starts to respond. So imagine this. Tonight, before bed, you write one single sentence. I will receive unexpected money in 24 hours. You read it aloud 3 times. You place the page under your pillow. While you sleep, your subconscious replays that message over and over. And by tomorrow, you may see the flow opening, a payment clearing, a gift arriving, a refund being released, or an opportunity knocking at your door. This isn't about luck. It's not about chance. It's about alignment. What you write, you program. What you program, you live. And what you live, you attract. That is the promise of the 24H Money Notebook. What you write gives manifests faster. You might be asking yourself, can a notebook really attract money in 24 hours? It sounds almost too easy. But the best way to answer that is through real stories from people who tried the 24H Money Notebook ritual and saw results almost immediately. Take Susan from California. She was feeling overwhelmed, unsure how she would cover an unexpected bill. That night, she decided to test the ritual. She opened her notebook and wrote clearly, "I receive $500 tomorrow." She read it aloud 3 times, placed the page under her pillow, and went to sleep. The very next day, she got an email from a former client who had been quiet for months. They needed quick freelance work done and offered her $500. Susan told me, "It felt like the words jumped off the page and pulled the money straight into my life." Then there's Mark from Illinois. He was skeptical at first but decided to give it a try. He wrote, "I welcome unexpected money within 24 hours." The next morning, while checking his mailbox, he found a refund check from his utility company, $87 he didn't even know was owed to him. Mark laughed and said, "I had forgotten about that overpayment." But my notebook didn't forget. And let's talk about Rachel from Florida. She used the ritual to focus not on a specific amount, but on flow. She wrote, "Money finds me easily in the next 24 hours. That night she slept with her note under her pillow. The following afternoon, she received a text from a friend who had borrowed $60 months earlier. Out of the blue, the friend said, "I've been meaning to pay you back. Can I send it via Venmo today?" Rachel said, "It wasn't about the amount, it was the proof." The notebook works. These aren't isolated cases. Time and time again, I hear stories of people writing, placing intention into their words, and watching unexpected money arrive. Sometimes it's $20 found in a jacket pocket. Sometimes it's hundreds through a job, refund, or payment. The size doesn't matter, the message does. Writing with intention activates the flow. So let me ask you, if Susan, Mark, and Rachel could see results in less than 24 hours, why not you? All it takes is one sentence, one page, one night. Because when you put pen to paper, you're not just writing words, you're writing your future. And the 24H Money Notebook makes sure that future includes wealth. Real people, real notebook, real money. Now let's get practical, because the 24H Money Notebook isn't just a ritual. It can also become your most powerful financial tool. Here's the hack: keep a money journal. Every single day, write down every dollar that comes into your life, no matter how small. If you get a $2 cash back from your credit card, write it. If a friend sends you $15 on Venmo or Cash App, write it. If you find a $5 bill in your winter jacket, write it. If your paycheck hits your account, don't just see the number, write it down, bless it, and claim more of this. Most Americans track their expenses when money leaves, but almost nobody tracks when money enters. And that's where the magic begins. Because when you focus only on bills, debt, and what you owe, you train your subconscious to see lack. But when you track income, even the smallest amounts, you retrain your brain to notice flow. And what you notice expands. Think about it. If you write down, "Today I received $10 from cashback rewards," and smile, your subconscious stores the feeling. It starts looking for more opportunities to repeat that win. Suddenly, you notice credit card perks you weren't using. You see subscriptions you can cancel and redirect that money. You spot opportunities for side hustles or overtime that align with your goals. One of the most powerful things you can do in your money notebook is add gratitude. Don't just write the number. Write, "Thank you for this $10, it multiplies into more." That simple sentence turns tracking into magnetism. Here's the truth. Wealthy people in America often journal their numbers daily. They don't wait for tax season to look at their finances. They create awareness every day. And awareness is abundance. So starting today, use your notebook not only for the ritual sentence, but also as your daily money tracker. Write down every cent, every dollar, every blessing. Celebrate it. Bless it. Multiply it. Because the more you honor the flow that already exists, the more flow the universe sends back. Track every dollar. Bless every dollar. Multiply every dollar. Why does writing in your money notebook work so powerfully? The answer lies in both science and spirituality. Let's start with the science. Neuroscientists call it encoding. When you write something down, your brain processes it more deeply than if you just think it or say it. That's why students who take notes by hand often remember more than those who only read or listen. Writing doesn't just record, it programs. Psychologists add another layer. What you focus on, your brain begins to filter for. It's called the reticular activating system. If you write the words, "I receive unexpected money in 24 hours," your brain begins to scan your environment differently. Suddenly, you notice opportunities you ignored before: an email about a refund, an extra shift at work, a cashback reward you didn't claim. The act of writing literally primes your mind to look for evidence that supports your words. Now let's connect this to the mystical side. For centuries, mystics and spiritual teachers have taught that words are spells. What you write is not just language, it's intention made physical. On paper, a thought becomes form. And when that form is repeated, it becomes reality. Mystics call this scripting. By writing your desired future as if it's already happening, you are planting seeds in both your subconscious and in the energetic field around you. Each word is a seed, and the notebook becomes your soil. When you revisit those words, you water the seed. And when you sleep with the paper under your pillow, you allow your subconscious to grow the seed overnight. Science and spirituality meet here perfectly. Neuroscience explains how writing encodes information into your mind. Mysticism explains how those written words carry vibration and energy into the universe. Both agree. What you write has power. That's why the 24H Money Notebook works so fast. Because writing bridges thought and reality. It's no longer just an idea floating in your mind. It's ink, paper, energy, and intention combined. Think about this. When you write down a grocery list, you trust that you'll remember to buy milk, eggs, and bread. Why not trust your money notebook the same way? If you can trust a written reminder for errands, why not trust a written command for wealth? So the science says, writing programs the brain. The mystics say, writing scripts the future. And together, they reveal one truth. When you write, you create. That's why one sentence in your notebook tonight could open the flow of unexpected money tomorrow. Writing equals encoding plus scripting equals wealth. Why does writing in your money notebook work so powerfully? The answer lies in both science and spirituality. Let's start with the science. Neuroscientists call it encoding. When you write something down, your brain processes it more deeply than if you just think it or say it. That's why students who take notes by hand often remember more than those who only read or listen. Writing doesn't just record, it programs. Psychologists add another layer. What you focus on, your brain begins to filter for. It's called the reticular activating system. If you write the words, "I receive unexpected money in 24 hours," your brain begins to scan your environment differently. Suddenly, you notice opportunities you ignored before: an email about a refund, an extra shift at work, a cashback reward you didn't claim. The act of writing literally primes your mind to look for evidence that supports your words. Now let's connect this to the mystical side. For centuries, mystics and spiritual teachers have taught that words are spells. What you write is not just language, it's intention made physical. On paper, a thought becomes form. And when that form is repeated, it becomes reality. Mystics call this scripting. By writing your desired future as if it's already happening, you are planting seeds in both your subconscious and in the energetic field around you. Each word is a seed, and the notebook becomes your soil. When you revisit those words, you water the seed. And when you sleep with the paper under your pillow, you allow your subconscious to grow the seed overnight. Science and spirituality meet here perfectly. Neuroscience explains how writing encodes information into your mind. Mysticism explains how those written words carry vibration and energy into the universe. Both agree, what you write has power. That's why the 24H Money Notebook works so fast. Because writing bridges thought and reality. It's no longer just an idea floating in your mind. It's ink, paper, energy, and intention combined. Think about this. When you write down a grocery list, you trust that you'll remember to buy milk, eggs, and bread. Why not trust your money notebook the same way? If you can trust a written reminder for errands, why not trust a written command for wealth? So the science says, writing programs the brain. The mystics say, writing scripts the future. And together, they reveal one truth. When you write, you create. That's why one sentence in your notebook tonight could open the flow of unexpected money tomorrow. Writing equals encoding plus scripting equals wealth. Now that you understand the power of writing, let me show you exactly how to do the 24H Money Notebook ritual. It takes just a few minutes, but the effect can last a lifetime. Step 1. Choose your notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could be the notebook you already have on your desk, or even a simple journal you pick up at the store. What matters is that you dedicate it to money and abundance. This is your money notebook, a space only for wealth intentions, gratitude, and flow. Step 2. Write your command. Open to a fresh page. At the top, write this exact phrase: I receive unexpected money in 24 hours. Write it clearly, confidently, and with intention. Don't scribble, make it look like it matters, because it does. Step 3. Read it aloud 3 times. Once the words are on paper, speak them. Read them slowly, with breath. The first time, read softly to yourself. The second time, read with conviction. And the third time, read with a smile, as if it has already happened. Feel the joy of receiving. Step 4. Place it under your pillow. Tear out the page, or keep the notebook itself, and place it under your pillow before you go to sleep. Why? Because your subconscious mind is most active in the minutes before and during sleep. By placing your written intention close to you, you're literally planting it in your mind to replay all night long. Step 5. Release the how. Once you've written it, spoken it, and placed it under your pillow, let it go. Don't stress about how the money will come. Don't check your phone every 10 minutes looking for it. Your job is to set the intention. The universe's job is to deliver. Step 6. Look for signs. When you wake up tomorrow, pay attention. Maybe you'll notice a refund email. Maybe a client will call. Maybe you'll find money in a jacket pocket or see an opportunity you hadn't noticed before. No matter the form, trust that the flow is open. That's it. Simple, fast, powerful. Just one page, just one sentence, just one night. The 24H Money Notebook ritual is proof that you don't need complicated tools to attract wealth. You only need your words, your intention, and your willingness to believe. Write in comments, I receive unexpected money in 24H. Read 3X with intention. I receive unexpected money into 4H. I receive unexpected money into 4H. I receive unexpected money in 24H. Place under pillow. Release control gives trust the flow. Now it's time to activate the words you've written. Because writing plants the seed, but activation is what waters it, giving it the energy to grow into reality. The phrase we'll use is simple, but don't let its simplicity fool you. When spoken with breath, focus, and feeling, it becomes a code that your subconscious cannot ignore. What I write becomes my reality in 24 hours. Let's do this together, step by step. Step 1. Breathe. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your body relax. With every inhale, imagine abundance entering. With every exhale, imagine stress leaving. Step 2. Place your hand on your heart. This connects your words directly to your emotions. The subconscious doesn't respond to logic, it responds to feeling. Step 3. First repetition. Now softly, almost in a whisper, repeat after me. What I write becomes my reality in 24 hours. Say it gently. Let the words echo inside you, like planting the seed of possibility. Step 4. Second repetition. Take another deep breath. This time, speak the phrase louder, with conviction. What I write becomes my reality in 24 hours. Feel the power in your voice. With each word, you are programming your subconscious, commanding it to align with your intention. Step 5. Third repetition. One last time, but now smile as you say it. Smile as if it has already happened. Imagine waking up tomorrow to a payment notification, a refund email, or money in your hands. And now declare with joy. What I write becomes my reality in 24 hours. Notice how you feel. The first time, it was belief. The second time, it was command. The third time, it was celebration. And that combination, belief, command, and celebration, is the formula that turns words into reality. This phrase is no longer just words, it is your truth. Every time you say it with intention, you strengthen the connection between your conscious desire and your subconscious power. So here's your task. Every night, after you write in your money notebook, repeat this phrase 3 times. Breathe it in. Feel it in your heart. Declare it with joy. Because what you write tonight doesn't stay on paper. It becomes your reality by tomorrow. What I write gives becomes my reality in 24H. If you're ready to claim your 24H money notebook miracle, now is the moment to prove it. Because listening is powerful, but declaring is transformative. Every time you take action, whether it's writing in your notebook, speaking the activation phrase, or even typing a comment, you're sending a message to your subconscious that says, I am serious. I am ready. I am open to receive. So here's what I want you to do right now. Step 1. Hit the like button. This isn't just about helping the video, it's about sending your energy forward. Every tap is a micro-declaration to the universe that says, yes, I align with abundance. Step 2. Subscribe to this channel. Why? Because abundance is not a one-time event, it's a lifestyle. Each video here is designed to reprogram your mind, shift your energy, and keep you in the frequency of prosperity. By subscribing, you're choosing to stay connected to the flow instead of falling back into scarcity. Step 3. Comment below the activation phrase. Type these exact words. My words create wealth. When you write it, you're not only claiming it for yourself, you're adding to the collective energy of everyone else commenting. Imagine hundreds, thousands of people all typing the same declaration. That's not just a comment section, that's a wave of abundance echoing across the world. And when you're part of that wave, you receive the ripple effect too. Remember, abundance loves action. Energy responds to energy. And by doing these 3 simple things, liking, subscribing, and commenting, you're already taking the first physical steps into your new reality. So ask yourself, are you ready to wake up tomorrow and see proof that your words create wealth? If the answer is yes, then act now, like this video. Subscribe for more. And comment, my words create wealth. Your notebook plants the seed. Your words activate the growth. And your action right now is the sunlight that makes it flourish. So take your step today and watch abundance meet you within the next 24 hours. Like, subscribe, comment, my words create wealth.